One question though, like for real, would y'all talk to a nigga that got a 9 to 5? All honesty.
I mean, I've talked to a nigga with a 9 to 5.
No, I'm talking about now. At the level you at now, would you talk to a nigga, babe, I'm about to clock into work, babe, I'm about to clock out?
If it was like a corporate job, absolutely.
Be specific when you say corporate. MTA?
No, like a corporate job, meaning like he's the boss or the CEO of something.
Or like
The CEO, for sure. If he like, have to go to work, but it's his company or he's like top up in the company to where he make a lot of money. Yes.
Oh, like a realtor. Would you talk to an accountant?
I mean, I don't know. I can't say.
But look, listen. You saying you wouldn't talk to him? Why? Because you have a bigger income to him, or you just wouldn't talk to him?
Yeah, I'm attracted to guys that make more money than me.
I respect.
This video I just played at the start is a huge indicator that shows that women actually don't date down. Women will never date down. The reason I'm telling you guys this is not to talk down on women, really, honestly. That's never the point. But it's to just show you the reality of how it is in the dating world. A lot of guys come into this dating game expecting to be favored. Like, bro, if you don't provide significant value in the dating world or to women, they will not look your way. You're basically invincible. If you're not fit, you're not making money, you don't have any kind of status, and this sounds really harsh, this sounds crazy. If you're not any of those kinds of things, you're not going to be attracting higher level women. I'm gonna keep it realistic. I've said this before. If you're an average guy, you're good at talking, you have a little swag to you, you have nothing really crazy to you, but you're average, you still have the ability to attract women in your life. Realistically, an average guy can go talk to a girl, get her number, and actually proceed and probably smash. That's common. But we're talking about women of higher level, celebrities. And what's crazy is that you guys would be like, well, why would a celebrity even look normal, like an average person's weight? A lot of them do, especially guys. There's a lot of rappers who would fly out these 18-year-old OnlyFans models to where they are, smash, toss them 15 racks and fly them right back. You don't know that because you're a guy and you don't have that kind of favor. Tell me what celebrity woman is gonna fly out a guy who works in Wendy's and bring him and let him smash and then fly him back, and alongside give him 15,000, maybe 20K on the side, like all these rappers are doing to all these women. And I'm not saying that's a good thing, but what I'm trying to say is that the difference between men and women in the world of gaming is it's a different ball game, bro. It's a different ball game, y'all. And I feel like y'all need to understand this, because many of you guys are naive. You don't want to accept the fact that this is how it is in the dating world. If you're not increased in status, if all your stats aren't checked, you don't have access to all these women. And that's just, simply put, that's just the reality. The same thing, a lot of guys want traditional women, but they themselves aren't even traditional. You don't work a job, you don't have cash flow, you can't provide for your family. What should she look at you and be like, what should she get out of being with you? If she has access to freaking, I don't know who, some guy who has his life put together, he has money, he has cars, he has everything, he's able to provide, he can take care of a family, he can do everything, but you just work at McDonald's and you expect to acquire a lot of women. I'm not telling you this to ridicule all y'all. I'm telling you this so you guys can understand. This is the reality. Even me on my daily basis, I say, how can I increase my status? How can I increase my level? How can I increase the amount of money I'm making? Every day is a work in process and work in progress, because we're all guys. At the end of the day, we're trying to improve ourselves. But what I'm trying to tell you, the significance of this video is to show you If you don't have value, you're not gonna acquire women. It's just simply put. You know, a lot of guys they expect to do well in the dating world, but you guys don't even own a car. You can't even commute to where she is. You can't even be the person to take authority when it's to set up dates because, bro, you don't have a vehicle. How are you supposed to be like, well, I'll pick you up at 6? How are you supposed to say that if you don't have a car? Are you gonna be like, hey, can you pick me up at 6? Then you're automatically losing, bro. You know, a lot of you guys need to change your priority from, instead of chasing women, why not build yourself to the sense that you can acquire women? You know, I look at it this way: suffer now, enjoy later. You know, the suffering is you grinding, you putting in the work, you know, embracing the journey, embracing the path that it takes to get to where you're supposed to be. And then enjoying later is enjoying the women that actually catch your attention, who notice the hard work you've already put in, and then want to be a part of your life, you know. But it's the reason why I speak about being able to understand women nature as you're improving yourself, because a lot of guys they have this mindset that I'll just get rich, I'll just start a multi-millionaire business, I'll just get into the job corporation I've always been working towards, and then women will come our way. Yes, women do notice all these kind of things, but at the same time, you want to be experienced. You want to be able to filter out all these negative women. You know, there's two types of women. There's women who want to actually grow with a man and watch him develop and support him along the way. Those are the best kind of women. And there's the other kind who just want to be there. So back to what I was saying, there's two types of women. One who actually wants to support. My phone just died, so let's get it. One who actually wants to support, and then the other one who wants to just be there for all the enjoyments, the money you make. You know, and usually when you become successful, you acquire all these wealth and status and everything. The type of women that come your way are the women who just want to be there for the enjoyment. You know, so you want to be able to differentiate these two types of women. You know, and I'm not saying all the women that would come after you would be those kind of women, because the women who are there for the support would also notice you. You know, so that's what I'm saying. You got to be experienced with women. You got to be able to differentiate that. You know, that's why in this channel I'm so keen on speaking about women nature, how to develop yourself, how to attract women, how to understand women, how to pick a good girl, because these are things that matter in self-development. You know, I can't expect a bunch of guys who watch this channel to become successful and know nothing about women. That just doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. So that's why I'm incorporating self-development and women, how to attract women, how to do all these things, because I'm telling you this right now, it's better for you to be on the come up, have a bunch of experience with women. When you finally acquire and obtain the levels you've been reaching, then you know which kind of women you should pick in your life. You know, I don't understand the guys who say, oh, just focus on this, focus on that, and these will come to you. It's like, bro, shut up. That's bullshit. You got to be able to talk to women. You got to work on your skills, your level, you know, of attraction. You got to work on your sex appeal, everything. You know, that's why I talk so much about going to the gym, staying in shape. You know, all these things add up to attracting people in your life. You know, I feel like it's very important. A lot of people just look past it because they don't want to take accountability. You know, I want you guys to take accountability. You guys shouldn't look at this topic as a negative thing on women, but a way to understand women. You know, a lot of guys are going to look at this and be like, oh, I hate women then. Women are this, women are that. It's not a reason to hate them. It's just, okay, now I understand. What can I do to adjust, to level myself? You know, if this is how the world is, if this is reality, then you got to focus on doing it. You know, you got to focus on leveling up. You know, it's just the truth, man. If girls like high value guys, you got to step up and become high value. You know, I'm not saying you have to drive a Lambo, you have to have all these fancy cars, you got to be famous, you got to be that. but you gotta have some level of status in your life, some level of high income earning in your life, and these obviously outliers for like women who don't care about those kinds of things, but that's a very rare percentage. If I go and walk around in some random place and ask a bunch of questions like this, like, hey, would you rather be with a broke guy or a rich guy who can provide? They'll say a rich guy who can provide. Women date under condition. Men men don't care. A man can date down. A man can look at a woman who works at Wendy's and he could be a whole freaking business owner and be like, I like this girl. She looks cute. She's beautiful. Let me take her out of where she is and put her in a better situation. Here's what you guys need to understand is women are born beautiful. I'm not saying women don't have to work hard in life, but what I'm trying to say is they're born beautiful. So in the dating world, they're naturally valued. Men are visual creatures. We look at women and we're attracted to them, so we want them into our lives. While men, we're born into the world and we have to level up. We have to develop ourselves in the sense of creating value for ourselves. Really, that's all I got for this video. I hope y'all absorb this information. Appreciate y'all for all the support. We are at 700 subscribers. Every single video is like 100, keeps popping up. 100 people new to the channel. If you guys are new, please subscribe, like all the videos, check out all the old videos. Appreciate y'all for all the support, all the comments. This means a lot to me. I'll catch y'all later. Gang.